That's a picturesque moment right there. Hey y'all, Mark here. It is November 4th. This is not really optimal time to be out hiking, but I have a day off. I am in the Ghost Public Land Use Zone. I thought I would come out here and do a little bit of scouting, which I did. This road coming to into this zone is absolutely awful. So my little car, I basically brought it to the very first place I could start hiking and stopped. Next time I will bring a bike and park it at the end and then just go down the road. I think there's a lot more great hiking down there, but I don't know anything about it because I didn't buy the proper material. So this is called Lesueur Ridge. The reason I know that is because it's on my app. No idea otherwise. Here we go. This is my first hiking I've done in a couple of months. I now live in Calgary. I got a new job. Oops. I got a new job, and this is just Ghost River Rec area is like an hour, maybe hour and 20 minutes out of Calgary. So just decided to drive out and check it out. I know absolutely nothing about this hike. Lesueur Ridge. It goes up, it does a loop, then it comes back down this way. I know nothing about it, so it's actually kind of fun. Just wanted to hike something. Came out and did some scouting, learned about the area. Public land use areas are usually quads, horses, dirt bikes, hunting, that sort of thing. But on this particular trail, there were signs right off the bat saying none of those things are allowed, well, except horses. It's great to be out, even if it's not really a nice day. There's no snow on the ground, it's November. I'm hiking in November, so nothing wrong with that. Got some uphill going on. No surprises there. Something called ridge. Well, you got to be careful following a fence. This is a perfectly nice little trail here. Unfortunately, it is not the trail that I wanted to follow. This is not Seifler Ridge. Now I'm backtracking. I looked at my app, it showed me way off into the middle of nothing. So fences usually have a trail along them because people need to, when they're being maintained, people walk along them and animals walk along them. And yeah, so careful of trails along fences. I gotta figure out, I gotta go up there somehow. I gotta backtrack and find the right trail. Well, on the right trail now because it climbed me a lot. Easy mistake to make. I saw two trails and it's supposed to break off in two trails. Got a nice view though from here. That's Ghost River. And got some shots of mountains. Oh, I'm gonna keep going. Catch my breath as I go. Oh man. Looks like it's snowing over there. This is nice. This goes up here, and that's the ridge line obviously up there. I'm gonna get even better using this. Well, this will get your heart pumping. Right there, that's the road. That's where I started. So, Pretty decent elevation change. My cardio sucks, so I'm breathing pretty good. But if you're gonna get a good view, you're gonna do a climb. Oh. Nice view. I wonder what that is. That lake. I'll flash it on screen if I find it. So this trail, you can see there, that's actually the trail that I walked up. It comes up here. I've been climbing quite a bit up here. Here it tends to go down a little bit, but it looks like you probably climb up there. It goes away still. And then it comes down and comes along here and then back to that trail. It's longer than I thought, actually. I actually had it in my head this would be a piece of cake. Maybe I go hike something else, but nope. This will do the job. Oh, having a rest. Enjoying the superfluous view. Ghost River looks like a fun river, man. A lot of rocks, a lot of, I think that's called alluvials, or where it's just kind of meanders all over the place. You end up with a bunch of real nice, easy walking along the river, just on the rocks. Yeah, this area is going to be pretty cool. Just got to bring my bike back. I can deal with that rocky road. Well, I sure wasn't done climbing. Maybe when I get up that ridge, I will be. But I'm gonna have to come down and then go back up to that ridge there. Who knows? Well, it's good exercise. Well, I wandered off trail about 20 feet just to come check out the other side. Oh, I think maybe, yeah, you wouldn't be able to make it on camera, but I think I can see Calgary downtown a little bit. This is all public land use area. Quads, dirt bikes, horses. You can see a little trail over there. I think that's the cut line that I'm going to be joining up with. So I am going to be hitting a cut line. That's going to take me to the other edge. Going to be part of the loop, and it's going to send me back to the end of the loop. That's going to start hitting me back towards the road. Not a bad little shot of the valley on the other side of this ridge. This is public land use area. Not the mountains, more the foothills. You can see there's a road there for quadders. I think I'm going to join up with it. On my app, it shows it as a cut line. And a bunch of trees cut down in here. They must have got logged once upon a time. I've been hearing pop, pop, pop out of the mountains. And I don't know why. I can't figure it out. It's way too much, in my opinion, frequency to be avalanches, though I think the occasional one is. And again, too much frequency to be hunters, even though it is hunting season. I think it might be a shooting range. It's my best guess, but I really don't know. Pop, pop, pop. A lot of them. Hello, cut line. Look at that, too. You look down this thing. It's pretty neat, actually. Hey, buddy. Right in the middle of the trail. Oh, you're so cute. There he goes, bouncing away. So the cut line has been taking some time because it's very steep descent. Well, not super steep, but it's descent. Now up there, a little note on the trail, up there it branched off and went out over here. So I didn't follow that. I figured, okay, well that's not right. I don't want that. It's gonna head off God knows where. Well, here it is. It came back to the trail. It's just because this part is too steep, even for quadders to do safely. So take this one, save your knees. Now down here it breaks off again, and I don't know why. I guess I'll let you know if I find out. And here the quad trail rejoins again. I don't know why that time it broke away from the cut line. The cut line was just fine. Anyway, the cut line has finally leveled out a bit, and I can get a proper pace going on. Well, now up here, of course, now it's starting to go downhill again, but when I get off this cut line and back onto the trail that's gonna head back to my car. No idea what that trail holds, of course. Well, what do we got here? Maybe this is it. I'm gonna have to go check my app. No, according to my app, that's not it either. So that's just the quad trail breaking off again. Probably because this is really pretty rocky and nasty. You know what? Here. The worst that happens is I'll end up having to hike back up here. But I bet this is just, yeah, this is much nicer than the cut line. Oh yeah, this is way less rocks, less steep. The cut line's right there, so I'm not getting lost. Yeah, this works. Well, to be fair, there's bad hikers, bad quadders, bad everything. And, you know, I'm sure there's lots of good quadders, but then there's the one that leaves like the top, their casing or whatever out here, even though they're on a quad. Super easy to drag their garbage out of here. Oh well, like I said, there are bad hikers too. Bad backpackers. They do stuff. Okay, this is looking back where I just came from. According to my app, I had passed the trail, so that was a problem. I kept walking though, because I didn't find anything obvious. Just over there, I came down and I crossed a little stream, so that's a good marker. And then I just walked a little further, and here we go. So that's a good marker for where this trail should be. On Maps With Me, that's the app I'm using. I mean, they're not that accurate, right? But there's no gem track map for this area. When I go by those Kananaskis, volume 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, there's probably a map in there, which will describe a little better, but in the meantime, that's the way to mark it. Now this quad track goes down and around because that part of the cut line there is also pretty steep, but I'm pretty sure this is my trail. I love the peaceful serenity of the woods. Sometimes a good wood walk is awesome. If you do it in the city, there's always, you know, some road, cars, trains, whatever. But sometimes it really is nice to just enjoy the woods. Thing is, I mean, it's November. I'm not used to hiking in November. And, you know, I have very little experience hiking this time of year. I keep hearing these big pops. Bottom line, I've got to get myself a vest so I don't get my ass shot. Which is hilarious because I've had many vests over the years. I've made a lot of money in the trades wearing vests. But, and so I've come into ownership of a few of them, I'm sure. But they're all gone now. That was another one. They're all gone now, and now I probably have to go buy one of my own money just to make sure that hunters know that I'm not a black bear standing on his hind legs. Because that right now I'm just wearing all black. So anyway, the lower part of this loop has a nice little stream going by. Makes for pleasant walking. Dead quiet. I've only heard like 2 quads. That was over on the cut line because that's where they're allowed to be. But as I said, I've heard a lot of pops, a lot of guns going off, I'm pretty sure. Well, you are following that stream and kind of following this little valley, so you do get the occasional, you know, that's kind of nice. You can hear the stream, but you can't see the stream. it's just nice. I'm just zoning out. Done a little bit of climbing, but nothing too major. Certainly not after what I did to get up on top of the ridge up there. Yeah, just some nice hiking. Curiosities on the trail. A little trail, side trail going up there, and some blue. Maybe that's just to go up and see some view or something. Oh, there's more blue down on those trees. And there's some, oh, there's some way down there. Nothing. Never quite understand. And you know, on the trail you see that all the time. There's markings and there's little streamers. They leave little ribbons on things. Some geological, whatever, forestry, whatever. And then you never know. And they're just there forever. And there's a whole bunch of blue up there. A lot of blue. Tons of it. There's blue all over the place. Are these trees dying? Are they infected with some kind of tick? Or are they, oh, who the hell knows? None of those are pine. Certainly isn't pine beetle. Besides, why would you mark a tree that's infected with pine beetle? They're pretty much all infected, it seems. Anyway. Okay. Some answers. I don't know what that means. Spray Lake sawmills, are they allowed to come in here and do stuff? This is a public land use area. But this is all blue. I can see blue way up there. And this is blue. And it looks new. And it says December 2014. Who the hell knows? Natural stand. All right then. I just breasted this little hump here, and you know, you don't have to be looking at mountains to get nice views. This is really nice. I'm gonna enjoy walking this. Man, this is just nice. I'm not climbing or descending that much. I'm just enjoying this nice, you know, I got the stream down there. Before I was up there doing the ridge. I'm enjoying this part just as much. It's nice, absolutely. Nice hiking. That's a picturesque moment right there. It's funny, I don't hear Pops as much anymore. I don't know what that's about. The sun's going down soon. Okay, for those of you who might be thinking of doing this hike, let's review what we have learned. So here's where I came walking up. This is where the trail diverges and becomes a loop. Right now, this thing is here. This is November 4th, 2018, so maybe it'll be here in a year, maybe it won't. Whatever, right now it's a marker. Down there, that's the lower portion of the loop. If you have kids that are like underneath 10 years old, you might want to just walk that. That's a nice hike, and then walk back. You can always get down to the cut line and then decide if you want to climb up or not. That there is the upper portion of the loop. That there is where I went before. Don't do that. That's just going to follow the fence into oblivion. God knows where. All right, there you go. Okay, I've come down that hill. I'm like 100 meters from the parking lot, and I spot something off in the bush. Why? 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 It's not used. Why? Is this a joke? Don't understand at all. Okay, now this is becoming a little more clear. There's the sign over there. Someone has set up a camp here. This is recent, very recent. This cording here, this looks like it was put on this summer. Why up high like that? I mean, I can understand, horses would be kind of down here. I suppose you could tie it up there too. If a horse really gets pissed, I think he'll pull that cord right in half. But this they did use. This got used. I think someone is just being extremely cheap to set up a campsite 100 meters from the road. And that toilet? And then he just left it there? Hey, that's a new one. Okay, well, another hike in the books. This car was here when I got here, and I didn't see him on the trail. So I wonder where he went. There's no other trails stemming from here that I know of. I timed it just right. There's like maybe an hour left of daylight. Starting to get a little darker. I got enough time to get out of here, not drive in the dark too much. Well, educational day. Get out there and hike. See you on the next one.